Hey, what is up, everybody? This is your boy AJ Trip coming at you with another edition of That's a Shoot, the Mae Young Classic episode. Um, we are breaking down what we saw last night on the Mae Young Classic. But first, a programming note. I have been saying that I am going to be doing, you know, the live stream rapid reaction of Super Showdown. Um, However, I did not think that whether it was just because of foolishness or just you know otherwise thinking, because they do their pay-per-views at nighttime here in the States, that I thought that the pay-per-view was going to be at nighttime again Saturday, and they said Mondays that it was actually going to be Saturday morning, like at 5 a.m. Eastern. I think that was 5 a.m. Eastern time, which would mean it would actually be 4 a.m. Central time, where I live here in Chicago. So, as the lights get a little bit brighter here in the sun. Um, I actually would not be doing a rapid reaction to it. So I'm not gonna try to get up early and try to, you know, try to get up that early and do it. But having said that, it is this is exactly why I created That's a Shoot. Not only to give my opinions on this, on the week in wrestling, and but it's so that for things like this, for things like the Mae Young Classic, so that I can talk about the Mae Young Classic, just on its own, you know, so that if something like the Greatest Royal Rumble, or something like something like what's the name, something like this happens, where I can't watch it live, or in this day choose to not act up, I probably could get it before and turn it and watch it live. I'm just not gonna do it. I already have a lot of problems sleeping. Right? So I'm not gonna try, getting good night's sleep. I'm not gonna, I don't even want to wake. I used to wake up early to get up and do my laundry. I don't even want to do that now. So I'm not gonna do it to try and watch this thing over here. Well, yeah, but that's why I created Desert Shoot, so that I also wouldn't do it with. I wouldn't be putting my wrestling stuff into my other stuff, because in the past when I've done it, when I've done like a wrestling topic, or I've done something like that, I put it in the word according to me, uh, um, you know, category, because or topic or whatever. Since it is my opinion, so that's what the word according to me is supposed to be. It's supposed to be my opinion on something that's happening, from anything in the world, from the world of sports to politics to anything, right? Really, my opinion, talking about something. But I kind of wanted to take my wrestling and just put it over into specific things, so that's why I created that to shoot. And so what's going to happen is that I'm going to get up Saturday morning, and then, like I usually do, and I'm going to turn it on and I'm going to watch it. There won't be a live stream rapid reaction for it. What I will do, I'll do what I normally do. I'll watch it. I'll take notes. I'll give it a star rating. But instead of coming back to it a live stream rapid reaction, I would do a That's a Shoot on WWE Super Showdown Monday, and it will be up Monday afternoon, sometime before Monday Night Raw. My review of that will be up on the That's a Shoot. So you'll get to hear my thoughts and opinions on Super Showdown. And I don't know. There's a rumor that Crown Jewel is not going to be televised. So I don't know if we're I don't know if we will have something for Crown Jewel, but if it would be televised, that's November 2nd. They didn't change the calendar, but let's look it back up here. I got bad eyes, y'all. Let's try to see if we bring it up on the computer. November 2nd would be Friday, so it'd be just like the Greatest Royal Rumble. So yeah, so I maybe would be able to watch that live. I didn't watch the Greatest Royal Rumble live because that was the same day as Avengers Infinity War, I believe, right? That was in April. So yeah, that was the same weekend as Avengers Infinity War opened. So I was going to go see Avengers Infinity War. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a programming notes about what's happening with everything. So that being said, let's continue on. Let's break down what we saw last night on the Mae Young Classic episode 5. I personally would have rather them like giving this giving these ladies maybe more time, than just the first match was a 15-minute time limit, and then this one, second round is a 20-minute time limit, but it's still an hour show. So I don't know if they gave these women time. So I don't know, but for some I understand. I guess maybe some I understand because some are very young and they're not experienced, but and some that are very experienced and they were able to do what they were supposed to do. So I think these first two competitors, we talk about Toni Storm and Hiroyo Matsumoto, two veterans. They wrestled each other before, so you could give these people, give these ladies, 15 minutes, and they were going to go out there and they were going to do what they know how to do best. And that's what they did. I mean, they put on a okay performance. I had that 2 and 7.5 stars. 2 and 3/4 stars. I should say 2.75. 2 and 3/4 stars. Toni Storm won. She did like a roll up victory. And I think that she could also be one of the favorites to win this. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens next with Toni Storm. So next, I think, but I can't remember, so I'm not going to say it big time. But last year she was one of the final 4. So. And if that's something that they do each and every year, I'll be okay with that. If someone who's in the final 4 who makes it to the finals makes it next year into the finals, I think that's great storytelling. There's a reason why they come back. Like, I have no idea why Reina Gonzalez would come back next year. She lost in the first round 2 years in a row. Why would she come back? Really? Why would she come back? So. Just to lose again, and they had that girl beat her, Kacy Catanzaro, which, listen, it's, I don't know, I just think at some point you gotta, the underdog story is something good, but at some point it also has to make sense. It gotta make sense. There's no way that she should, she should have fought someone else. She should have fought someone else. Instead of Reina Gonzalez. Speaking of Kacy Catanzaro, she's for the next match. She faced my girl, Rhea Ripley. I was a big fan of her. Last year, the Mae Young Classic. Very upset she didn't go far. And I was really gonna be upset, if she didn't beat this girl this year. But she did. It was a great storytelling of big versus little, because it's not the difference of Casey Gonzalez, Randy Gonzalez, which you talking about somebody. Casey's 5 feet nothing, 100 and nothing, and Randy Gonzalez is 6 feet tall and whatever what she weighs. So, but Rhea is a taller girl, and a bigger girl. Casey's again 5 foot nothing, 100 and nothing. So she did screw up, and they did repeat it. They did repeat the spot. And I think she will learn. She's 5 feet tall, so she wants to do. And she's she's the former American Ninja Warrior. Is she a champion, or just I think she may even be a champion. So she's a former American Ninja Warrior. Let's just say quote unquote champion, just in case. And then she's also got an acrobatics background. So she's trying to use all of that, into her wrestling, which is great. It's fine. But the thing she screwed up on, she's trying to springboard, into the ring onto the second rope, and I can just see her, screwing that up a lot. She really does. She's really going to be screwing that up a lot. And so I really just think that she just kind of just needs to just the springboards. I have no, you can do that. I have no problem. You can do that. If you are athletic enough, you can do that. But I think what's probably more fit for her is to do it from inside the ring, where she would run like Chris Jericho. She would jump on the second rope, and then then fling back and do what she had to do. Not trying to jump from the apron into the ring on the second rope. So I think guys like Triple H and Shawn Michaels, who are down there, and maybe some of the other wrestlers would tell her that. I don't know. Maybe even Ricochet, because Ricochet is the one that does all those things. So maybe Ricochet would let her know that as good as it looked, it looked good. When she did it right. It looked good. But if you can't do it correctly, 99% of the time, you shouldn't probably do it. So try to do it. And I don't know. I just get the feeling that that's going to be one that she's not going to be able to do. Especially when she's had a 15-minute match. She's 15 minutes into her 20-minute match, and she's tired. And she's been beat up on, by a bigger wrestler like Rhea Ripley was. Like Rhea Ripley was doing to her. So, otherwise than that, it was fantastic. I had it at 3 and a quarter star. And I just say from a chauvinistic point of view, I think Rhea Ripley is just Jesus Christ. She's just a sexiest thing going on in this. I like Randy Gonzalez too. Was very attractive. But something about Rhea Ripley. Wow. Woo! So wrestling wise now, I would really like to see her win. She's already signed to NXT. I would really like to see her win it and have her kind of move up. I think she got good thing. They said last week that you're talking about people are going to compare her with Charlotte because she's blonde, she's tall, and she's athletic. And so they're going to compare her to Charlotte. She doesn't want to be compared to Charlotte, but and that's going to be something. And that's going to be something that is going to haunt her. But and she may never be as good in the ring as Charlotte is, but I'm telling you, man, she has got something with her, and she can be good enough. I would at this point I would probably make her the female Roman Reigns. You know, and she's already a heel, so she doesn't need to be a babyface. I would just make her the female Roman Reigns and just push her to the moon, push her on the stratosphere. So, but that's just me. Next, we have Lacey Lane versus Tataya Nara Ganti. I'm sorry, I'm butchering her name. Yeah, this is what I was kind of talking about. You know, I think that, you know, because they wanted to get 4 matches into one episode, they didn't give this one a lot of time. This is a very quick match. It seemed felt like maybe only 6 or 7 minutes. And I know there were some matches in the first round that were 6 or 7 minutes, but they felt longer because, you know, I don't know, because it just felt longer. This didn't feel anything at all. It just kind of felt like, you know, just go through the motions. And so, I don't know, but Lacey Lane won, and so she moved on to the next round. So, yeah, that's what I just say about it. Just 1.5 stars. Yeah, this finally the match of the night, and probably the match of the entire thing. I have to go back and look at my things. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I've given a match this high of a star rating in this Mae Young Classic. But Mercedes Martinez versus Mieko Satomura. 4-star match. I mean, this was hard hitting. This was, you know, I think the match that Mako had with Killer Kelly was the other match that I worked pretty high on. I think I may have given that one maybe like 4 stars or 4 and 2 stars. I think that one was incredible, but this one was damn good as well. These were 2 veterans, and they were trying to do their damnedest. You know, Mercedes Martinez, she was another woman that was in the finals, you know, in the semifinals of the Mae Young Classic last year, just like Toni Storm, and so she's trying to get her way back into the finals, you know, to win it, and she was, you know, she was giving her all. She even hit her finishing with a Fishman Buster. Mako kicked out. She didn't know what to do. They had, you know, it was a fury at the end, I always wonder, is the last 5 to 10 minutes, if everything beforehand is you know, and then blah, but the last 10 minutes of the match, you know, if that's good, you know, can that make or break a match? That's what I've always thought, and I always wondered to myself. And sometimes I think it can. I think sometimes it can. It's not, if the match isn't good from start to finish, it's not going to be they're not going to end up being, you know, what it is. You know, there can be breaks in the time where there's lulls in the action and things like that. But I think, you know, you have to start a middle and end, right? Middle and end. And we have those 3. I think that's when you get the 5-star classic. No, I say this was 4 stars, so this was this. But I do think that there maybe at the little bit at the beginning there was not this, you know, there wasn't like this real thing that they were going for. They started to do some stuff in the middle, you know, and then it started to pick up, and then it ended. It ended with a real good fury, and the crowd started to get into it. They were starting to check. This is awesome. So, you know, that's, you know, for what that's worth. But again, I thought it was a little bit good. I think the ending did make it better. So I gave it 4 stars, and Mako moves on to the next round. She's either facing Lacey Lane or Toni Storm. I'm not sure, but she's facing one of those people. So that's it for episode 5 of That's a Shoot. The Mae Young Classic Edition. Yeah, man. Listen, I am so glad that they do these things and these Mae Young Classic. I think this is good. I do wonder what they're gonna do next year. You know, they're gonna do this again. I kind of hope so. Like I said before, I hope that they don't like if they're gonna pick Japanese superstars. I'm hoping that the Japanese superstars are already here in America, because I do think that flying the ladies that are all the way over here, it kind of you're not gonna fly them all the way over here just to beat them in one match, right? So, you know, like I said, Mako moved on. Hiroyo Matsumoto, she lost in the second round, but still, she won her first match. And then we got, of course, they signed Io Shirai, and she is like maybe like the favorite to win it all. So, you know, and I also hope they don't like sign a big name free agent, so that the people that they bring in is, oh, okay, so this could be the winner, and this could be the winner. You know, let's have some things, or anything like that. Or even maybe like put people like, they'll do like 16 women from NXT or, well, whatever. I don't know, but that's just my opinion. So yeah, definitely we'll be back next week for the other 4 matches of the second round, and then I think we'll have the 4 matches of the. Let's see, we'll have the. Will there be 4 matches? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that will be 4 matches of the quarterfinals, and then we will probably have the 2 matches of the semifinals. Trying to think. We'll have the 4 matches. I apologize. Then 4 matches of the semifinals, but then we should probably have the 2 matches. So yeah, I think we should probably be it should be 3 more episodes, and again, just in time for the Women's Evolution. So, post your comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. Did you guys enjoy this episode of the Mae Young Classic? Tell me how you guys been enjoying the thing in general. Do you like this new way too? Like I said before, I love the fact that they're doing it this way, not that binge watch way that they tried last year, which was god awful. But yeah, so if you like it, let me know down in the comment section. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, programming reminder, my That's a Shoot WWE Showdown review episode happens Monday. No Rapid Reaction live stream on Saturday. It's going to be a That's a Shoot review. So make sure you're here Monday for that. It's AJ Tripp signing off. As always, be good to each other, y'all. Be careful out there. And I am out.